Well, okay, so it's been a while since I had my last live stream. So at this part, I decided to do this live stream on this early of Saturday, which is about 12:38 midnight, 12:38 a.m. in my time zone. So recently, I just have some bad news to say about it before we start. So recently, my channel has been falling off since the start of September. It's been almost a month. It was started in August. Though though some videos that I recently uploaded got thousands of views, most of them literally just go flat in the graph. They just go flat. That means the views don't change at a certain moment. So I think I decided to do this live stream for the purpose of bringing back the audience. Today I'll be making some animations and behind the scenes for what the videos that I'll expect to upload by this week or by the weekends. So shout out to our first audience here. We got Boom Plays. Hello. Yeah, shout out to you. And we're gonna start our animation, I guess. So I'll be making like free animations, unlike unlike two animations which I did last time. I guess this one is probably more focused on trending topics on Roblox, especially those allegations between Koofy, which turned out to be Kelligish. Well, Kelligish is a Roblox YouTuber who got exposed for grooming minors. And just 5 days ago, Kaka V420 decided to make a video about the incident regarding Koofy's allegations. It turns out that Koofy was actually Kelligish himself. He just made an alt account and he managed to pull up that stunt and managed to collab with many YouTubers, especially Kaka V420. So I guess I will start yapping and I'll begin doing our animation stuff, I guess. So yeah, we'll start on a basic base plate. So I guess my first idea was making an animation about Koofy again, but this time the same format that I used on the earlier videos. I guess. Well, first I have to look for Koofy's username. I'm just gonna insert character. We're using Moon Animator as our plugin. So I guess I got a cheap version of it. So we'll just replace one of our subjects, and I'll just look for its username. Okay, I'm just gonna look for its username. Be right back. So yeah, I just found his username. Hope this works. Okay, I found his username. We're gonna use R6 as our rig since it only contains like 6 body parts, so it would be much easier to animate and manipulate the moment we put it on an animation. So we're gonna add another username. I think Kelligish is banned. Let me try looking at his username on Roblox if Kelligish still ain't terminated. Okay, I'm just gonna look for his data name. 5491 12 691 no 6912. Let's see if this guy's still here. Oh yeah, that's Kelligish. Just gonna wait for this avatar to load. I guess he ain't loading. We'll just try inserting this again. Can't insert it. Yeah, I can't insert his avatar. That means he's terminated. So I'll just find an alternative solution to this problem. Maybe I'll just search on the toolbox. Maybe I can find some assets in here. Holy gosh. Yeah, no results. Still no result. Well, at this point, I'll just use Koofy's avatar to make another video about him. Oh my god, it's lagging. So yeah, we're just gonna. I think it's now. It's now loading. Sorry, I started. I'm a bit sleepy at this point. Now we got Kelligish out here. So Control Z. Once again, we'll insert Moon Animator. Yeah, just gonna be the Moon Animator file. Okay, rigs. I'm gonna insert this rig. Okay, so we've put the rig in here, and also we're going to use the camera a lot in this part because it's a segment that switches from different angles. Oh, that's lagging. Just gonna add some camera, and here we go. You can just, on newer Moon Animator plugins, you can just double click to insert a keyframe. Well, you can also use the plus icon to add some keyframes, and you press delete to remove some keyframes. So this is the basics of Moon Animator. So at this point, we already set up our basic setup. So here's what's unique. So if you move away from the camera and you add some if you add some keyframes, then you move the camera away, once you move the timeline, it will revert back to its original place. The same goes when you click space to play the animation sequence. It goes back to the position where the camera is set. So I guess I'm going to use the format again from the pastor's incident. Okay, so the first segments would be like fast a fast camera sequence. So we're gonna match it to the beat of Oingo Boingo song. Unfortunately, I can't play it on live stream because if I play, I would get no money, and much worse, even take down this live stream. Okay, so we're gonna change up the plot. So so we're gonna focus first on the camera segments. So when we scroll into the timeline, you get into more smaller numbers. The more you move it, get to bigger numbers. So these numbers doesn't actually mean seconds. Each number represents a frame. So in this case, we're using 60 FPS. That means in 1 second, there should be 60 frames. There should be 60 frames in a second. So we're gonna start um, putting the cameras to um, whatever angle we like. So the more closer you are, the much faster the movement of the camera. So just gonna put it near, um, maybe at the head level. It's also necessary to learn how to frame your character, so it would be more pleasing to the eyes to view. So to add grid lines, we just press C on your keyboard. I mean your keyboard. It will deploy this 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 grid pattern consisting of 9 squares. So the technique here to make your videos very cool, especially if you use landscape. But at this point we're using landscape, but we're uploading these YouTube shorts. The best the best way to make your character look good in a scene is putting it somewhere in the middle of these cubes. So we call this technique rule of thirds, meaning we put this subject into the to the edges at the third of each square. So we're gonna use this example. So we're gonna align this camera to the subject we want to portray. So so we're like, yeah, it should look like this. So when you so it the head and body must be aligned with with the edges in this third square grid. It's much better if we like do this. Though it may depend on what type of scene you're making. So, but at this point we are using close close up view. So we're basically aligning this to the subject, which is at this time is Koofy. We're gonna align this to the grid lines. Just gonna get a little bit adjustments. Doesn't look pleasing. So yeah, so it's almost aligned. So but we can change this. Oh shit! Oh shoot! I'm just gonna do it again. I accidentally pressed the scroll key on my mouse. I'm just gonna adjust this again. Maybe this one is good. So we're gonna. I guess I want to rotate the camera. So to get this type of what do you call this? If you want to edit your keyframes, you just press the number 7 on your keyboard and it will appear. So in this style varies depending on how smooth or how fast your animation sequence will be. But there's also another place here which is value. So we're gonna put this in. So this is a camera value. So we're using free freaky coordinates. So we have the x-axis, which is basically uh, the width or the horizontal line, the y-axis, which is the vertical line, and the z-axis, which is the representation of the three-dimensional model. Since this is a three-dimensional animation, so it has three coordinates here, which is x, y, and z. So we only want the we only want the x-axis to change its angles. So we're gonna so at this case we want to change the x-axis angles. We're just gonna change this automatically. I mean, usually these angles are already set the moment you adjust your camera to your liking. So at this point it's like 166 degrees. Of course, we have negative angles, which is basically if you put an angle but in a clockwise position. Since this is a positive angle, that means the camera movement will start counterclockwise. That means the more greater angle you are, the more it starts always from right to left. Unlike negative angles, which started um, no, you're right. I mean, in in positive angles, usually they start from left to up, from right to up to down. Unlike negative angles, which is obviously the opposite. So it starts from left down to right. So we're gonna change this angle for about 180. So nothing happens automatically because it's a straight angle. We're gonna we forgot to put the set. Okay, if we put 180, the angle of the x-axis moves downward. So we're just gonna reset. At this at this scenario, we're gonna adjust the y angle. So we're gonna try making it 20 degrees. So as you can see, it goes to this side. So we're gonna do this again. Reset. We're gonna use the Z angle, which is the 3D part. We're gonna change this to, what if 182? So as you can see, the angle from the Z axis moves here because of the angle. So it starts from here at the standard the position we originally started. So we're gonna, if we play the sequence, yeah, it goes in a loop. Okay, we're gonna add a little bit of spice to it. So we're gonna make it slower. And just gonna add some easing styles. So so we use the edit keyframes and changes easing styles. So we can see the graph here. So uh, we can see the graph here, which shows how the movement will start. So if we start from in, it goes from slow to fast. When we go out, we go from fast to slow. I usually use out direction and usually I use usually sine easing style and out direction for fast camera sequence like this one. So just gonna change the camera a bit. So I'm kind of lazy, so I use another method to change the camera angle. So this time I want this one. So since they're one frame apart, you can't literally see the movement of the frames when they're just one frame apart. So just gonna if we're gonna press G, the angle goes back to the original position of the camera. Okay, so we're gonna adjust this to the left. I mean, it's much better if start from down because low angle shot is from for dominance. So, so it looks like this. So I'm gonna change the easing style again to quadratic so it goes fast again. So, it looks crazy. I guess from the left side. Oh, dude. Okay. So we're gonna by 40 frames. Just gonna press G to bring back to its original position. And we're just gonna slide this to the other direction. So from this point, we're gonna put it to our third angle, which is downwards. Should be close to the target. Then maybe about this here to here. Okay. Maybe just focus on the torso area. What the hell? Just gonna add some slight movements. So we're gonna use back so it has some more exaggerated feeling. So the first sequence would be I guess I'm gonna use back too. animate the rig also. So gonna um make the torso move a bit. Some arm movements, I guess. So she's gonna add some feet movements to low, and it should be like he's shocked to hear about those allegations. So from linear, we're gonna convert this to back, or any animation that's good for this. I expect that this dude will like move in a exaggerated motion if I use a back. So it's like he's directly staring at so just gonna okay, this is the first segment. I guess I'll just gonna do this one animation sequence at once instead of making another scenes. It would be it should have been more convenient. So I'm just gonna save this first. Now, since Caligus grouped to minors, he probably grouped some he then we're gonna add some very satirical free letters, free words. So we're just gonna add the craziness that he did before he became Kofi. Yeah, shout out to Cures. Sorry if I don't know how to pronounce it correctly. Shout out to Ronaldo Goat and shout out to Akush Place. So yeah, sorry about that. I I was a bit busy. I was a bit busy doing this animation stuff. Sorry about that. So we're gonna start changing our texts to the free words that we can relate to. Basically every Roblox YouTuber that grouped on Discord. So we're gonna add first love, and we're gonna change this to red. Now finalize. Now we got a first text that we could manipulate by later. So since this is a model, and I am too lazy to make it as a union, we're just gonna use Easy Weld and just press clean, and it will turn it into a riggable model. It can turn it into a model that you can rig on Moon Animator. So at this point, we're gonna name this Love, and make another text. We're gonna use the same format again. For this time, little, because Caligish did something bad on Discord. He literally this this second word will literally describe the second event. So we're just gonna do the same process again. Easy weld, then clean. It will automatically become vertical. I'm just gonna name this little, and instead of just, I'll just copy its position and just paste it. So it should appear like this. I'm just gonna make it bigger so it looks ironically okay. So I guess Kufi. Oh no, not Kufi. Before Kufi, it was Caligish. Just add some research. Yeah, that's definitely a girl to me. So basically, Caligish loves little girls, and he literally sent some inappropriate media on her Discord account. Once again, we're just going to finalize this. Now we're going to clean this to make it riggable. And we're gonna uh, paste this again, copy and paste it to the position of uh, the lines. I mean the text. So this is the third one. Should be. Dude, this is basically satirical content. Is this even legal on YouTube if I make some satirical content about Kufi? I'm just gonna put the transparency to 1. It's not. Oh, wait. No, no, no. So. Just gonna bring back to 0. Since we're going to manipulate the field of view. So. We're going to change the field of view. Make it close up. Just go. So we got like 60 frames. We're gonna make this like this. This is kind of labor intensive. going to change the field of view to 20 or 30 to 20 depending on how big you want this change. Maybe like 20. It's so zoomed up. I'm just gonna, to fix this, we'll just adjust this so like. Now this is the time we're going to manipulate this text. So we're going to use C-frame and transparency. Oh. So we're just gonna put them with some keyframes at the front. So this would be our initial keyframes. And now we're gonna manipulate the lob first. Oh no. So we're just gonna make your transparency to 0. 7. It's gonna make it 1, so it goes very transparent. It's not kind of visible. And now we're gonna add some easing styles once again. Let's look rigid. So we're using the same format as this one. I'm just gonna make them 1. Just gonna make them 1. We're also gonna make this 1. Oh yeah, I'm actually shout out to SCP Stop Motion. Make a goofy animation. Actually, I'm making it right now. Absolute skull moment. Yes. Yeah, I'm gonna sub this guy. It looks kind of fire. I originally intend to make Lego animations before I got interested in making keyframes. So yeah, I subbed you, by the way. So we're back to the story. So we're gonna the little. We're just gonna turn it 90 degrees. Love. Just gonna bring this to G so it goes back to standard position. Then bring the transparency into 0. Now we're gonna use a different easing style so it looks kind of unique. What about quad? No. So it uses some. Usually bounds. No, it's glitching. It's elastic. It's literally glitching. It make me feel so. Okay, now the next one is probably the same. No. 7. This would be a 0. We're gonna make it opaque again. Oops. What the hell? It's making it more funny. So we're gonna play the music. Oh shit, I forgot the camera wasn't aligned in the middle. Forgot about this one. Is it in the middle? Look like a text. Oh, come on. Come on, mouse. Oh, make it in the middle. Maybe this would make it. Yeah, I'm making a goofy animation. So when you see it, it's in the middle. So we're going to duplicate Koofy's rig, so we can make a second rig, so it does look like that Koofy actually a second duplicate of Koofy, so it won't be tedious. Oh my god, it's lagging. Dude, are you damn serious right now? Now we're gonna make it move upwards like a corkscrew. So add to the middle. Oh, just imagine if we're going to put this. R. I'm just gonna include the C frame if this is the case. Yo, shout out to Neck. Bro really said yo. Oh yeah, so this guy was I checked his channel. He actually makes animations in Prisma 3D. So so I I once again give you a shout out for watching my animation stuff. I'm just gonna include C-frame. Should like what the hell? Bro, what? So shout out to Royal Air Marco. So this one is actually a response video regarding to Kufi's allegations on Roblox. So this is not a sus thing. This three-letter word explains exactly what is going on in this situation. If you don't know what happened to Kufi, so basically he was found out to be Kelugish, a Roblox predator who was caught last year's because he was caught grooming. He was caught grooming in Discord. So so we're gonna pan the camera to our third character. Where's the camera? No. Now we're going to pan the camera to the other side. Sorry about that. Oh my god, it's lagging again. Is it fixed already? So I guess I'll just make another line. And now we're gonna instead focus this on some statue then Kufi like. I'm just gonna close this one. We're gonna make another camera angle. viewers. Oh, sorry about that. I'm getting a bit sleepy right now because it's literally 1 a.m. in my time zone.
What are you doing here? The party ended 8 hours ago. Hey.
So recently, the popular Roblox YouTuber Koofy, with over 2 million subscribers, was exposed by Kakavy420 in a massive video for being none other than the infamous Roblox character Kalagesh. Now, for those people unaware, Kalagesh was a massive Roblox bubblegum simulator YouTuber, and he often made FNF content too. And as of nearly 3 years ago, he was called out for his preliminary interactions with not one, but numerous followers. So with the case of Pyronag, Kalagesh was 20 years old when she was 15, and a
Wait a
love
minute.
exchange
What if I just make a...
with Kalagesh expressing that he wanted to do things with her, which is disgusting.
Oh no, it's
Another
lagging
situation
again.
in 2018 when Kalagesh was 18 involved him allegedly sending shirtless images of himself and explicit messages to a 13-year-old girl. Another situation involved him dating a 14-year-old when he was turning 18, and he admitted to sharing explicit images with her too. And he had also engaged in a disgusting relationship with an alleged 16-year-old when he was turning 20, and got explicit images from her too, and made other disgusting comments to her. Now, regarding all of this, Kalagesh ended up admitting to these severe situations, and on Scrimzox, also known as Nafrix interview video, he basically admitted to committing numerous crimes to film them. What did you mention? My brother. I was 17 as I said, but yeah, we were both sides.
So I guess on the third portion, it's like just gonna recreate a Koofy on his profile pictures, which is basically an Omni-Man meme. I don't know if I pronounced that name right.
Children that he has been proven time and time again on numerous occasions to not be trusted. However, as of information started to circulate recently, and then the eventual bombshell video made by Kakavy420, who used to be pretty close to Koofy, now finally everyone knows the truth, and that truth is that Kalagesh is in fact Koofy. Now, Kalagesh operated this channel in pure anonymity, never showing his face or voice, but with the next segment I'm going to go over, he started to leave clues as to his identity, and eventually Kakavy420 found the smoking gun.
So easy. gonna fill this.
literally admits to
Oh,
the excuse
I forgot.
also known as Cavendish makes that it was quote
Oh,
unquote
shit.
years ago too invalidates literally nothing.
Okay, so we're going to fill this with Wiggle. So basically, when you go Wiggle, it gives you a camera shake effect. So the more angle you add, the more intense the camera shake is. So we're gonna add this rig file import. We're gonna Roblox, and I made some pre-made animations. So we're just going to copy and paste the animations that I made on this Roblox asset. Okay, so shout out to KTTW. Sorry about that. I wasn't able to look at your comment. Um, yeah. So we're gonna make another animation. Also, he told me earlier about what happened to Dylan the Icon. Unfortunately, we had some bad news. I decided to leave Dylan alone because she's basically a menace and we can't do anything to correct her. So the best choice is we just let her alone and discontinue the Dylan roasting. So instead of just roasting, we'll just make another documentary animation that I'm actually planning to do that documentary animation, but I don't have time yet to put this in practice at this live stream. So yeah, so shout out to you. Okay, so yeah, this is some. We're gonna use the spooky dance. So it looks like he's acting very freaky. Now we'll just have to paste keyframes. And supposedly you get with this result. So just G, then Control C. Now he acts kind of freaky. That's hella crazy. We're gonna do it again. So we're going to make another scene. Yeah, be right back. I'll just go to the toilet. I'll be back for a moment. So okay, I'm back. So where did I start again? Where did I start again? I got some new viewers out here. So we have some 3 seconds left, or maybe 4 or 5 seconds left before the video ends on this animation sequence number 1. So yeah. Feel so good. So on our second animation sequence, I decided to make a green screen type effect. So I'm going to save this in close. So just gonna add a PC setup. Okay, now just need some basic PC setup. Maybe this one would be the best one. A very simple PC setup. Where's the gaming setup? Oh, good. But what's a blue screen? I don't recommend. It. There's some certain conditions that you can use blue screen instead of green screen. So this would be scene number 2. Now we're gonna purchase some background. So yeah, we're definitely finished at this point. I'll just have to replace the blue screen with a green screen. Scene number 2. Now we're just gonna change this to green screen. I'm so sleepy at this point. But I would like to make another animation stuff. So I'll just need to change this PC color with something that doesn't look like green. Maybe red or maybe yellow or blue. Okay, I'm just gonna change this to maybe this type of this white. Now I'm gonna change this to green from green to no, yellow. So we're going to go back to this scene. Just gonna polish some movement. Okay, good idea. Add some arson stuff. So yeah, I'll just have to insert some fire in this part. I'm just gonna add some. Okay, shout out to 911 OP. So he suggested add lots of arson. So we're gonna add some fire. Oh my god. It's lagging again. What the hell is going on? My PC suddenly crashed. Oh, I have to save this first. So in case this PC lags, I need so I could restore that animation and upload this to YouTube. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm done saving it. So I'll just wait for the PC to load. Okay, so finally I've saved it. Maybe I decided to put the computer with fire, literally, basically hell on earth. Okay, so it should be fine at this point. I'm just gonna make some huge spear. Literally hell on earth. I guess this one's the best one to describe it. This asset that I found. Oh my god, it's lagging. Just put this house on fire model. Okay, okay, so I found this house on fire. scene number 2. We're going to duplicate this once again. Yeah, so we finished the entire animation. So I guess I'll need to end the stream soon because I'm a bit sleepy at this point. So I'll just have to test each individual scene. Okay. So scene number 2. Yeah, that's basically it. So yeah, I guess I have to end the stream right now. I'll be uploading this video after the stream. So yeah, thank you guys for watching my stream. I hope you enjoy this first part of the stream. So I'll be making more animations by tomorrow if I can. So that's it. So thank you guys for watching our stream.